In this video, I want to talk about being burnt out. You know, you started your 2025 expecting to be, all good and stuff, and then you realize, oh fuck, I cannot keep this going. I cannot keep churning this wheel, and I'm looking at myself. I'm looking at my physical health, that it's declining every single day. 10% every single day is going on. It's going on every single day. You feel like the thing you wanted the most in your life is the last thing you want to work on now. The one thing you wanted in life that now makes you overwhelmed, makes you feel like, oh my fucking god, I have to do this again today. Oh, I cannot do this anymore. And on the other side, we want to get to that place where we feel like the thing, for me, that would be YouTube. The thing is, it comes natural to you. You look forward to doing it. You come and it doesn't drain you out of your energy, yet it energizes you to do more after. It gives you more motivation to keep doing and do more than you can even handle. But you have to stop yourself being like, you know what, Moman, it's fine. You're good for today. It's okay. And you want to get to that point. You want to be in that situation where it feels like, oh my god, working on this does feel the best I have ever felt. That's how I feel making these videos every single day. Let me give you an example. I've said this in literally every video of mine that I've done YouTube for past 10 years. The only difference was I got burnt out. I got demotivated. I didn't have consistency. I didn't plan anything out. I started YouTube in 2015. We made comedy sketches with my twin brother. We had awesome, great time. And it lasted maybe 2-3 months. Because, I'm going to get into this again, because why we couldn't do it. Only if we could stay with it. Only if we had a plan. Only if we knew the burnout will eventually kick in, and we had to be prepared for it, and how to not even let it kick in. And today, the benefits and the advantage of that would be literally, I'm gonna say millions, but it's literally priceless. We would have been so much further in life. Monetarily, of course. Overall, with creativity, fame, the daily life. Because everything essentially, once you know this step-by-step process, how to not fall for this burnt out, you essentially can use it in every single thing in your life. And we are going to go over it. So let me see here. First, I was gonna pull up a document, but I kind of know it out of my brain. I believe so. I do, because I use it every single day, so I should know it. First of all, you need to know where you're going. Step 1. Step 1 is know where you are heading to. We need to find what the goal is. And now you know what the goal is. We're going to make 300 videos this year. Okay? We are going to make 300 YouTube videos this year. Boom. How we do that? So let's divide it. How many do we need to do in 6 months? 150. How many do we need to do in a month? About like, is it like 20? 30, 30 obviously. Well, we have to make 30 videos per month. How many do you have to do daily? We have to make one video every single day. Okay. Now all we have to do is one video every single day. Okay, how do we make that one video? We make that one video by having an idea and having a structure on how to articulate that video out so people can understand and learn from it. Okay, now we need an idea. Idea is self-help, whatever, being burnt out. Okay, burnt out. We need to find a problem. What's the problem with burnt out? So, burnt out is a state where, a person feels overexhausted, feels stressed, doesn't feel motivated, doesn't feel productive. Okay, how does it impact their life? It literally, you do not work on your goals. Once you don't work on goals, you don't feel accomplished. Once you don't feel accomplished, you feel depressed. Okay, that's the problem we have. What's the goal? Desirable outcome is to have the best energy when you're doing the thing. Great productivity. It shouldn't feel it's draining you with your mental energy. It should feel like it's actually giving you energy. You're getting energy out of it from doing the thing. Okay, so you want to be energized and be in full damn emotions and in a state where you feel like this is the most important thing you're ever doing. Okay. So now we have how we are going to do a such thing. Every step is a actionable step. So we found where we were going. We found where we were going. Then we found every actionable step we have to do. Sure, you can move those goals up more or back. Sometimes I make 2 videos a day because I can. Sometimes I make 1 video a day because that's all I can do. And that's fine because that's the goal. We finished the goal. And sometimes even though, I make 1 video, then I'm like, I need to make 2 videos. I need to make 2 videos. But, one video is fine. 1 video is fine. Set realistic goals. If you can, there are so many people who will go crazy making 1 video every single day. I did too. Back in, I believe that was 2017 or I think it was 2019, around there. I know the corona thing came after it, so it was 2018, 2019. I was making 1 video every single day, and I made it for like about a week or so. Every single day I was not having it. I was like, oh my god, I have to make another video, and I would stay up till like 11 a.m. and now it's like 2 p.m. and I'm making this video. I have all day long. I was, looking forward. I could have made it earlier, but I was like, researching and watching other content creators and finding new ideas and stuff. Because back then I didn't know where was I going. I didn't have a specific plan. I didn't have actionable steps to do a thing. And now you have to make that happen. So every time, whichever step you feel stuck at, you have a thing to look back at and see, okay, how do we get this done? How do we get this done? And you have to actively do that thing. You have to actively set up these things at every step. You have to set up okay, what if I don't have ideas? What do I do? You have to set up that process of coming up with ideas. Okay, I have an idea. How do I structure it? How do I brainstorm it? Okay, you have to set up that structure. You have to okay, to make a video, you have to have a problem, you have to have a goal, you have to have a personal experiences, you have to have benefits, you have to step-by-step guide to it, and you have to give it a name, and blah blah blah. Set realistic goals and backtrack those goals to wherever you feel stuck at that point. Okay, now we need to add this thing in your daily routine. For example, this is what you do now. You are this. This is not a special thing in your life anymore. This is what you do. This is how you are. This is how you operate. So you are a content creator. You are a fit person. You are a person who goes to the gym. If someone says you feel like you go to the gym, yes, you do. You are a person who goes to gym consistently. I've talked about showing up every single day in almost every single video I've talked about. Show up. You are a person who shows up for every single day for whatever you have put your goal to or plan to. And now, once we have that covered, we see, okay, we're showing up every single day. All right. Something isn't really working. Let's change it. Okay, so I feel stuck when I feel stuck when I have to come up with the ideas. I have to make it clearer for myself to find specific ideas. Okay, what are the steps I can take? I can watch other content creators. I can take 20 minutes, brainstorm, and see what we can come up with. We can go back to your audience and see what are their pain points and what can we talk about. These are 3 things that come to my mind instantly. Okay, those are the things. Now we go back to one by one. One by one. Most of the time, if you go back to just like watching other creators, that may take a little bit because a single video is about like 20 minutes long, and depending on the niche you are in like self-help, that's mostly 20 to 30 minutes. That's a lot of time. If you have that time, do it. If you don't, take 20. Okay, we see. Okay, do I have 30 minutes? I don't. I do. Firstly, I kind of have to find the video. That'll take me 10 minutes. So okay, we do not. Okay, let's grab a notebook, sit down. Let's journal. Let's put our mind out. Okay, that'll take 20 minutes. Okay. Okay, maybe that's too long too. Okay, let's see what are the pain points of our audience. Let's see where they're struggling. Let's see what can we talk about which is relatable to them. And boom, we came up with. And that was this idea, being burnt out. And now you took the burnt out idea. Now you see, okay, now we were burnt out. Now we're gonna, okay, what is the problem with burnt out? And this whole video is literally that. I saw the problem. I saw the goal. I gave you some examples of me getting burnt out in the past. What are the advantages? Advantages are that you feel like you are working on a thing that you cannot fail at. Even if you did, you still will work at it because it does not matter anymore for you to fail or unfail because this is what you do. And that's a great benefit to have. That's a great thing to imagine a person asks you, what is one thing that you would do even if you knew you would fail? And you knew that answer like this. For me, that is making these videos. For me, this is changing other people's lives for the better. And then you give step-by-step instructions on how to do it, and there we are. And let me go back. And this whole thing should be, you have to intentionally, you have to, what do you say, like in it, there has to be intention to plan these things out consciously. You have to look at you have to look at these problems consciously, and then plan those things out for the time when you have to deal with them. You have to plan your goals consciously out. You have to plan every single thing consciously out. That's another idea I can talk about for the next video. Consciously thinking about the things you want to do. It's such a vague and idea that you should, but like 90, I'll probably say 95% of people just don't do it. They have this idea, yet they don't consciously think about it, how to get over, or how to plan it out, or how to work on it. You have to intentionally do it. So that was today's video. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Whoa, by the way, if you want to follow that guide, I have it in description for free. If you have a goal that you want to achieve, I have a whole template that I used starting my YouTube channel, and how I went. Oh goddamn, bro, my nose is hurting. So yeah, it's there for you to use. It's very simple, straightforward, and if you go through it, I promise you will achieve your goals if you actually work at it, motherfucker. Okay, I'll see you next time. Thank you.